Greetings to all, my dear friends. People are intricate mechanisms built on a foundation of beliefs. That is, an individual and his ego are comprised of a significant number of beliefs, inflexible beliefs. Faith believes in something, and this idea is his faith. It genuinely motivates him to speak, express himself, state something in a specific manner, and drives him to take action towards his beliefs. Furthermore, as we can currently observe globally, if the ideologies are highly distinct and powerful, their collision results in a widespread state of madness. You find yourself in a profound and commonly referred to as sleep, although I argue that it is more accurately described as a particular trance-like state. In this state, you were firmly convinced, deeply ingrained, and ruthlessly hypnotized, leaving you with no opportunity to perceive the world in any other way. And you're like that currently. The more you impose on yourself what you require from what has already been imposed on you, the greater opportunities you have to reach a specific state of maturity, wisdom, some internal, personal, genuine understanding of yourself. What is internal volume? The understanding that you find yourself in a certain internal volume is always an altered state of consciousness, which can be quite profound and transformative. So you transition from being your authentic self in daily life to transforming into an individual who experiences the entire external layer of the body through their sense of touch. And the skin perceives the air in its vicinity. As a result, you can sense dysfunction or tensions in the air that are being projected onto the physical body, and you experience spasmodic sensations, potentially indicating other processes occurring on the physical body, which are actually situated outside the body, surrounding the body, and located next to the body. In the ordinary sense, you don't even realize it, you don't see it, and you continue to live. You have numerous ideas and beliefs that I mentioned earlier. In the process of these beliefs, so to speak, you work with your elbows and manage to navigate and successfully find your way in this life, in the complex social world. And in terms of internal volume, in terms of what you can move inside yourself and start feeling some field around you, some air around you, physically feel, you can experience a sensation of space and perceive the presence of an atmosphere. These emotions will indicate to you that you were capable of fully immersing yourself within your mental realm, within your personal world. There is only myself and the phone. There is only myself and the television or some other device, such as a computer or another individual. And I don't feel myself at this moment. I perceive another person. This is called attention beam. You grabbed, and that's it. You're gone. You look there. So every feeling you have is a response of your nervous system when you are pinched, when something really hurts there, God forbid, or in some other way or form. That is what the nervous system signals: hot, cold, bad there, good, comfortable, uncomfortable. That's what you feel. And what you can truly feel is your field. That is, you cease to grasp objects and you gaze within yourself, primarily at the central channel. You enter your head. Starting from there, you begin to move and expand, retracing your steps with focus to perceive the space surrounding you. The structure of your field becomes evident as you immerse yourself in this inward journey. And at that moment, you transitioned into your inner volume. From being attentive, you shifted into a state of increased volume. This is the most crucial aspect of any meditative practice. If you do not have this understanding, if you do not switch to some internal volume, then everything you do is most likely just looking into closed eyes and digesting some mental processes without truly experiencing the transformative power of meditation. Surfing disorderly in its own thoughts lacks any association with meditation in any way, shape, or form. You are simply squandering time, and if you make an effort to perceive within yourself that element of your consciousness that merely observes. He does not speak, he does not make decisions, he simply registers what is happening without any form of intervention or selection, just recording the unfolding events with detached awareness. And all of your attention is specifically directed towards this particular aspect of yourself, which is your individual consciousness. This, in its own particular manner, is more than enough for a specific expansion to occur, for a specific hypnosis to occur and bring about the desired outcome. All ideas we are currently exhaling internally, mentally looking at the central channel, and in relation to this central channel, consciousness, which in the usual sense is always in the head, most often is located somewhere within or in close proximity to the head area. With our neutrality, we observe and communicate, flowing down the central channel as if with neutrality into the lower dantian, initiating a sense of the air surrounding us. And the initial extension that we perceive is the physical body, and literally 5, 10, 15 centimeters sometimes takes place when a strong person possesses this volume of the biofield, the volume of the field structure of an individual's body. These initial extensions we refer to as volume AB are extremely beneficial to have in. It is useful to breathe, it is useful to observe, it is useful to feel your inner volume. In the future, when you have the ability to perceive the volume of the room, these sensations have the potential to give rise to a slightly altered state of consciousness. But in this specific context, you are able to predominantly feel and release the tensions that you are not even able to visually perceive. If you do not redistribute your attention in this manner, you simply need to feel that you can redistribute attention in a different way. And in this state, not a beam, but a direct beam, when you look at an object from your head and cling to it, determine it, you know that this is a wall, this is a person, this is the floor. Everything is clear and understandable here. At this point, you commence to redistribute your attention to your own, to a certain type of personal sensation, namely the sensation of your body. And imagine as if your body is larger in size. For example, the next volume of the extension is immediately 40 kilometers in diameter. So it is a very large volume. From there we travel all around the Earth. EF is already Earth and the space near Earth. A particular biological film, an ether film that envelops the planet Earth in a protective layer. Next, I recommend not to fantasize yet, but to stay within these limits and work thoroughly. Sit down, breathe, feel these volumes, affirm yourself in them. The greater the volume, the more gradual and relaxed your breathing becomes, leading to a slower pace. In a manner of speaking, with respect to particular extensions in the appropriate state of being. Breathing can be so slow that it may appear externally that a person is not breathing at all. You may feel like your breath has stopped. Everything is fine. There is a slowdown, palpitations will occur, and so on. Let's try, friends. Let's work. At our next practical meeting, I will conduct a meditative practice on these extensions, where we will fully resonate together and go through all 20 minutes of this meditation. Thank you all. Until we meet again.